What's going on, Big Game James?
What's up? How's it going, Rick?
I'm alright.
That's cool.
Man, that doggone Zion Williamson something else, ain't he, bro?
I mean, not surprising, really. You that big, you that athletic. You can move, you can get to spaces. I knew he would be able to score, and of course, you that size, you're gonna get rebounds as well. So, I mean, it's no different than playing in high school with, against him. You got to be big enough and strong enough to contain him and make him do things he don't want to do. And not too many people on earth are built like that. So he's gonna do what he's want to do.
That's what he's doing. What's this? March the 2nd? He dropped 35 points on the Lakers last night. I went to the preseason game in Atlanta, and I think that was one of the, few games he played, maybe the only game he played in preseason. But, I wanted to see him. I thought he'd be pretty good, but I wasn't as sold on him being like a superstar. And that still may not happen, but, man, it's like he is something to see, man. It's like he is electrifying. He reminds me of a young Dominique Wilkins, like a cross between a Dominique Wilkins and a Charles Barkley. And ironically, when I went to the game to see him at the Hawks preseason game, I saw Neek. He was with Theo Radcliffe, and I told him, I said, man, you remind me of you and Barkley. And Neek started laughing. He's like, he need to develop a shot. And then he come out, on his first preseason game, regular season game after the injury and dropped 4 3-pointers. He must have heard Neek talking, huh?
San Antonio was giving him those open shots, but that neat comparison, that was the first thing I thought of when I saw him dunking in high school. I was thinking like a Draymond Green, Dominique Wilkins hybrid or something, but
yeah.
I think that's the other underrated part about him, his basketball IQ. He's not just a superb athlete. He's a scorer because he can think and he knows how to score. He has that scoring mentality. Really, the only thing with him, is injuries. Will he stay healthy, being that size and being that weight and moving like he does? Like even watching him against the Lakers, he moves sort of funny, gingerly, when he's not competing and hustling for a ball, he's like moves like some type of I don't know the perfect word for it, but just like not like the normal athlete you see moving, almost like a boxer in the 10th round. He's trying to have the energy to remain in the fight. Then he have a little burst of energy where he said he still has it. That's how Zion sort of moves in between his spurts, like he's just hanging on there.
Yeah. Well, I was, listening to LeBron on some of the post game, and he was talking about Zion, and he was saying that one of his advantages is he's, one of the quickest leapers in the game. He can, get to his spot. He's one of the most explosive two-footed leapers, and just his ability to leap so fast, he just real quick to, assume that position and leap and make it happen. That's such an important part. Obviously it takes a lot of skill to be a basketball player, but you just can't underestimate leaping ability. Like you say, at that size, he's like a, linebacker out there, playing basketball, with superior, leaping ability and strength. It's crazy,